Yo, let's make some miso and tahini cookies. That's right, you heard that correct. Miso and tahini cookies is a very interesting combination. You have the saltiness, you have richness, you have crunch. You know, we're gonna roll the cookies in some crushed peanuts and sesame seeds. These things are just damn amazing, trust me. I know they sound a little bit funky and a bit weird, but it really works. It's a recipe that I saw online and I kind of developed it, adapted it to suit my own style. So let's get into the recipe. Into a large bowl, you're going to place 60 grams of white miso paste, 70 grams of tahini and 100 grams of softened butter. Into that, you're going to place 150 grams of Muscovado sugar and 50 grams of caster sugar. You're going to want to start mixing this together with a spatula until everything has come together nicely. You're going to mix this vigorously for 2 to 3 minutes until you have a nice, light, fluffy, pale mixture. Okay, so first off, this recipe is great because you basically just weigh everything into the same bowl. Second off, this butter and sugar mix tastes absolutely phenomenal. You get the saltiness from the miso, you get the smoothness and richness from the tahini coming through, and then the butter and the sugar just kind of balances it all out. And whew, man, that in itself could be like a compound butter. I don't know what the hell you put it on. That's amazing. Let's continue making these cookies. Anywho, you want to place 1 large egg and 1 egg yolk into the butter mix along with 1 very generous tablespoon of vanilla extract. You're going to give this all a real good old mix together until it is completely combined and everything is nice and smooth. And this is why you wear an apron while cooking. I've got oil. Apron stuff is happening. It's on its way. It's coming maybe in like 3 months' time. Just fitting it in around everything else. But I'll do some more updates soon. There will be a Cato Cambridge apron coming this year. Exciting stuff. Into the cookie mix, you're going to add 125 grams of rye flour and 100 grams of plain flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of bicarb. Then all you need to do is give this all a good mix up until everything is beautiful and smooth. You still have a nice looking cookie batter. Now, let's move on to chocolate. You're going to want to take 150 grams of 70% dark chocolate and 150 grams of 24% white chocolate. You're going to cut that up so you have some nice big chunks and some nice small chunks. Big chunks are really good in these cookies. Place all of that chocolate into the cookie batter and then we just need to mix everything together until everything is fully incorporated and combined and evenly distributed throughout our cookie dough. You want to cling film the cookie dough so the cling film is actually in contact with the cookie dough. It's going to stop a skin forming on your cookie dough. We're then going to place this in the fridge to chill out for 1 to 2 hours. In the meantime, we're going to take 75 grams of peanuts and we're going to cut them up nice and finely. You basically want them to look kind of like you're seeing here in the video, with a few big chunks and a few small chunks. Place them into a bowl with 75 grams of sesame seeds and a nice large pinch of flaky salt. Give that all a mix together and this is going to be the coating for our cookie dough. After your cookie dough has chilled, we're just going to weigh out 30 gram portions. I kind of do 5 to 6 at a time and then we're going to roll them into nice balls and chuck them into the sesame seed and peanut mix, shaking vigorously so every single side of the cookie gets completely coated with the sesame seeds. Place that onto a tray lined with some greaseproof paper and repeat the process with all of your cookies. Okay, so now you have a choice. You can cook off as many cookies as you want. To do that, you're just going to grab a baking tray and place in greaseproof paper. Place as many cookies as you want on the tray, leaving at least 1 to 2 inches gap between every single cookie. Or you can freeze the cookies and cook them from frozen. Or you can place them in the fridge and cook them whenever the hell you want. So for fridge temperature cookies at 160 degrees Celsius for 10 to 12 minutes. For frozen cookies, 160 degrees Celsius for 14 to 16 minutes. Now that is the cookies done. Place them on the side on the tray and leave them to cool down as they're still quite fragile.
there you have it. Miso and tahini cookies, coated in sesame seeds and peanuts, with dark chocolate and white chocolate in there. They smell incredible. I want to dig right in. It's kind of a slightly more cakey cookie, you know? Look at that melted chocolate in there. Oh. There's some good stuff happening in here. So, straight off the bat, you get the crunch from the sesame seeds and the peanuts on the outside. A little bit of a salty kick from the flaky salt. Then you hit the cookie dough, which gives you that miso, that umami flavour, and the tahini flavour, followed by the richness of the white and the dark chocolate. And the dark chocolate just balances out the sweetness in the cookie, and then the saltiness from the miso, just helping get those taste buds.
Do it!
It's exciting.
These are good. The peanuts are a great addition. That was a good idea. I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's video. If you have, don't forget to drop it a like, comment down below what you want to see me make in the future, and subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content. I'll see you guys in the next one.